Yes, Mr. Fred, this is exclusively for you. It's just for you and for you alone. Thank you very much. Yes, as a recap of all what we did yesterday was Professor Peter Kebukola said, after administering all the questionnaire, the next thing you need to do on the questionnaire is to label from the first to the last questionnaire. And after this, you will input them into access format. I want to believe that you should by now know how to input some things in the SPSS format. But however, I'm still trying to do some videos also on that as well. Let's assume you've input them just like this. Remember the name of the school, the location, the school type, either private or public, the class, the sex, and so on and so forth, down to all their choices in saying which one is much difficult, less moderately difficult, and not difficult. All these had been inputted already now in the access file. So you've already saved it, and this is what we used in saving. For example, Adekunle October 13, and this is the code for the questionnaire. Yeah, so when you are done, the next step is you upload them into SPSS. I'd already launched my SPSS, and I'm going to show to you how to actually upload it into the SPSS file. Now, how do you do that? Once you launch your SPSS, you go to File, you go to Data, you open Database, and then you go to New Query. You click on the New Query. It takes you down to the wizard. And from here, you select the MS Access Database. Then from there, you say Next. Now, you are now going to search for the file. That means you are going to map to the file, the location of the file, by clicking on this Browse. On clicking on the Browse, it opens up a dialog box for you to locate where actually the file is. Now, the file is on the desktop, and I'm looking for Adekunle. Exactly, this is what I'm looking for. Adekunle October. This is it. All this inside this access file, I have all the information I need, which I had captured from the questionnaire down into the access file. The next is to open. You can see the name here. I click OK. Once I'm here, everything is here, as you can see. So I don't need to open it. Just close it. Then I will drag it and put it inside this empty box. And seeing it on this empty box, you can see all the field that I had filled. Yeah. Then from here, you just click Finished. And automatically you can see, as you can see on the video, that everything had now been uploaded into my access file. As you can see, all this, the concept on hydrocarbon. For example, the concept on hydrocarbon, you can see all their choices, not difficult, moderately difficult, and so on and so forth. And everything had been uploaded in here. Now, when these had been uploaded, the next step, as you can see from what I'd sent to you, is to save a copy of the SPSS and save it as .save file format. Now, how do you do that? Just by going to your file, you go to your file, you click on Save As. You click on Save As, you select where you actually want to save it at, which in this case, I want to save it on desktop. I select my desktop, then I give it the file name. For example, I can say Michael. You can type Michael underscore new. You can see the name. Then from here, I say save. Then automatically, if you can see up here, it's being saved as what? As Michael new.save file, .sav file in the SPSS format. Now, the next thing for you to do now is to transform the variable by doing automatic recode. As you can record, Prof taught us how to transform, that you transform all this into numeric, All these are non-numeric. You transfer all this to numeric, all this to numeric. But Prof taught us, Professor Okepukala, distinguished Professor Okepukala, taught us how you can even do it side by side. That is, you can have numeric here, and then you have the word by the side of it. Or you have the word, then you have the numeric by the side. But the one he taught us yesterday was so unique. He taught us about automatic recode. And how do you do the automatic recode? You click on the format. On the transform. On the transform tab. Now, from this transform, as you can see, this automatic recode. I'm sure you can see this automatic recode. Just select it. Selecting the automatic recode. Now, what we only want to record is from B. Is from all these, there are choices of difficult concepts. You select just like that. You click on it. Then you move it here. You move it here. Look at this. You can see B1 electronics configuration, then dash, 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 dash. What you need to do here is just to click the new name. What name do you want to give to it? You select the new name. You click at the box of the new name. Here you can say electronic. Electronic, you can say config. It's a new name. But don't forget, you need to select the use the same record, same for all variable. You select it, then you treat blank string value as users missing. What does that mean? That means there are some of them that are having spaces. And by the time we do everything for the automatic configuration, you will actually see where some, let me see if I can get you to see example. You can see this. This will be treated as what? As a missing string. It's a missing user missing string here. Because actually the system is going to count all this to be what? It must count it to be 20. And when you are seeing anything missing, it's going to put a specific number there. Now, look at the magic here. Once you've typed in the new name, you just say add new name. Add new name. Can you see over here, the new name had been assigned, had been inserted. Then you check for the second one, which is B, atomic structure. I select it, you select this, but don't mind, you don't need to be clicking for all of them. Since you've selected it for one, it's going to take it for all of them. Here also, you are going to type the new name. By clicking here, let me call this one atomic. Atomic underscore structure. Once I click new name, it's going to be displayed in this question. Let's try it. I'll do like 5. Then I want to believe that you try the rest on your own. You select this. You can see this is dash dash dash. So I'm going to name this as kinetic underscore, let me say theory. Let me put it theory. So I say add new name. I go over to gas law. I bring it in. I give it still at gas law. I say add. I go to the 5th one, chemical bonding. I select it in. I type chemical bonding. So I select a separation. You know, the essence of this new name is just to give it a new name. You can say because of time, let me just say separation rather than continuing. I say add new name, watch over here, the name is there. This is acid, base, and salt. Let me just say acid, BS, acid, base, and salt. So it doesn't really matter what name you give to me because it's you that you understand what it is. Now, from there, I have the hydrocarbon. I type it there. I'll say add new name. Now let me stop at this hydrocarbon because of time on the video. Now from here, what's the next thing? If you check what I sent to you on your WhatsApp, it's just still that automatic recode. Here you say, once you are done, just say okay. Now this is where you can actually see the magic. If you scroll down to the back, to the last back, you will see it there. You can see the name I'd given to this first one, which is what? Electronic config. You can see everything. You can see atomic structure, everything down. You can see kinetic, everything down. Then also, you can see separation, everything down. Acid, base, and salt, everything down. Then you have hydrocarbon, everything down as well. Now look at this. This is obvious. You can see the level of their choice is not up to 5. You can see 5 here. And if you go back, that is what? Hydrocarbon. If you go back to check their choice, the choice for hydrocarbon, that is where you really appreciate what distinguished Professor Kibukola had taught us in the class. Yes, it's hydrocarbon. Look at this. This is a missing script. Now, from here, after this, the next step for you to do is you need to do frequency analysis. Now, what is frequency analysis? You want to know their level of frequencies. How do you do that? You go to analyze. On the analyze, you go to descriptive statistics. From descriptive statistics, you go to frequency. Now, which of them do you now want to do frequency on? Remember, we've only selected 5. We've selected B1. B1, you go down your shift, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B6, B7, B8. We've done 8, so let's just analyze these 8. Now, you can add charts if you want to. You add the chart, let's say bar chart, let's say continue. Then, we want to do the frequency analysis. You say, okay. It's working. You can see it here. It's running frequency. So, it's still running. It will soon display. Let's be patient. Now, this is it. Now you can see the results. You can see all the results here. You can see the frequency for electronic configuration. You can see the frequency for atomic structure and theory. This is the frequency. You can see also the frequency for kinetic theory of matter, the gas law, the chemical bonding, the separation techniques. Then as well, you see also the charts. But mind you, there's an error here. Now the error is this. You go to analyze, you go to descriptive, you go back to frequency. The frequency of the one that we actually want to do is the new name of what we've done. The ones for the new name of the ones that we've done. And that is the electronic config down to the hydrocarbon. That's the new frequency, the frequency that you are going to do for. Not for the old one. The old one is the one that has B1, B2, as you can see on that. Then you say, okay. Let's look at that. Exactly. You can see now the true color. Remember, we talked about one missing in the hydrocarbon. It is being reflected here. But if you look at the one of which you had not said you should put something for the missing script, you are still going to find 20. Let's check. If we scroll up further, you'll see it is there, because it will just assume that everything is there. You can see hydrocarbon, you can see. But for the one that we've asked that anything, no, just treat it as missing script. You can see now that this is the true replica of what you have up there. So any slight error will affect your result. Now from here, how will you interpret this? Now that was a great thing that we actually did also yesterday. We actually went through the interpretation of this result, and the prof was really taught us fine, and we did excellently well from that. And what are you going to do? How will you interpret all these results? Interpreting the results is easy and is straightforward. It's not complex, but simple, as Prof had taught us and shown it to us yesterday. And I'm going to show it to you as well. I'm going to show it to you as well in order to read it appropriately. Now, this is how it is. This is how it goes. For the degree of assessment of the total percentage on student perception on electronic configuration, a total percentage of 40 said the topic, the concept of configuration, electronic configuration is moderately difficult, while a percentage a percentage of 45 indicated that it is not difficult, while a percentage of 15 indicated that it is very difficult. Excuse me. For atomic structure, the perception of a student picking atomic structure as a difficult concept that they found difficult, a total percentage of 35 indicated that it is moderately difficult. A total percentage of 60 indicated that it is not difficult at all, while a total percentage of 5 indicated that it is very difficult. Now for the kinetic theory. For the kinetic theory, a total percentage of 35% indicated that it is moderately difficult. A total percentage of 55 indicated that it is not difficult, while a total percentage of 10% indicated that it is very, very difficult. Now let me just pause here, and I'll continue in a short while. Thank you.